Hey everybody, Alpaglisi Trains coming to you from Station Zilla, which is the giant O-scale station that Howard built for a client on the West Coast. You've seen it on the channel before. Today, we're going to talk with Howard about this week's offerings. I've got some more brass, and this is going to be an ongoing series where we're going to talk about some affordable brass, and we're going to give you a little bit of history about the models too. So it's going to be a learning experience as well as an opportunity for you to acquire a piece from the Howard Zane collection. And it means something to acquire a piece from the Howard Zane collection because you know it's a good piece. You don't have to worry about getting something described as what it is and then you get it in the mail and it's not what you think it is. So let's talk to Howard about today's offerings.
Look,
Hey, yeah, Howard, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
You keep asking that. Huh?
Well, you looked like you were sleeping, but I woke you up.
No, you woke me up. It's all right. No, never. How can you sleep when you play with trains?
Yes.
There's no way.
Yeah, so we're building Holy Cow. That's on the channel, the giant building.
Well, that'll be shown probably about 2 weeks. We'll show the final.
Yes.
Unless you want to do an episode.
We will, and that's coming up. But today, let me pan over to these. We picked some more brass out of Howard's collection that's offered for sale. And let's talk about each piece a little bit. And if you're interested in acquiring any of these pieces, you can contact me at alpug1@verizon.net. The link will be in the video. And let's start with this Canadian Pacific diesel. Howard, you want to grab that one and tell us about it?
Well, I don't know if this is built by Sam Honsa. I don't know if this is a key or an Alco piece. But it runs beautifully. And you see over here, SMI is Sam Honsa.
Okay.
So it does. It's beautifully painted. This was custom painted.
Oh, wow.
And this is a hell of a deal because we have it on sale for $295.
Right. Now I don't think we have the original box for it.
No, but we'll be in a box like
Be in
this.
a nice box.
Yeah, rebox.
And let me just show you folks. This thing is really, really pretty. And not only is it pretty, but it's heavy. And it's brass. It's not DCC. None of these have DCC or sound.
Yeah.
They're DC, and if you want to equip them with DCC and sound, you'd have to do that at additional cost on your own. We don't do that. But this, you say, was custom painted.
Oh yes, of course.
Wow, this is absolutely beautiful. Let me
The paint
swing.
job alone probably costs around $300, I would guess. So we're selling the whole thing for $295.
Right, and it's heavy.
Very.
And yes. All right, let's put it down.
Yeah.
The next one, let me kind of. Man,
That's a Van Hobbies, which is basically PFM. Van Hobbies was PSM. PFM's a Canadian arm.
And this is a Canadian Pacific.
Yes, Canadian Pacific. No, Canadian National.
Canadian National. I'm
Class
sorry.
S2 Mikado.
Good God.
None of these have been run.
And that's a 282 Canadian National. Let's take a look at the bottom of it. We've got the original box, and yeah, this thing looks like it's never been run. Wow. So we have a client that was looking for some Canadian National pieces that I didn't think we had, some inexpensive ones, but this one is $395, Howard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Was that custom painted as well?
That was custom painted.
And that's made by PFM?
Van Hobbies.
Van Hobbies.
Van Hobbies was basically PFM.
Okay.
It was their Canadian National. I mean, they're Canadian.
So it's a Japanese piece?
No, it's Korean.
Oh, it's Korean. Okay. On this particular piece. Yeah, let's get a shot of the whole.
It's built by Sam Honsa.
Okay. But the importer is PFM, I guess. See, that's where I was confused.
It's Van Hobbies, but it's the same thing as PFM.
Van Hobbies is the same. Okay.
There you go.
And then this next one is big. This next one, let me move it over, is an
S2.
S2.
This is built by Alco. You know, Alco, some of the S2s out of the market, like Jim, do not have the dual rods.
Okay.
This one does.
All right.
And of course, some more expensive. One of their expensive S2. There's been 5 versions of these done. And this one is done correctly. This is Alco, and this is made by KMT, or Japanese.
Okay, so it's Japanese.
Yeah,
Let me
custom painted.
get a throw around. I wish I had a Lazy Susan. Now the paint on this is a little bit glossy.
Well, just needed flat paint.
Yeah.
Flat spray.
Was it custom painted or?
Yes, all these.
Okay. And
it's got a beautiful coal in it.
yeah. Oh yeah. Looks like it's never been run.
I don't know. No, this has never been run.
Let me take a close up to show the folks.
No,
and you're going to need a wider radius for this, something perhaps around a 30-inch radius.
Probably it will look a lot better.
Yeah. And it's a Japanese piece.
No, any of these pieces are tweaked before they go out of here. Either I do it or Jan Willard is one of the best in the country. We'll actually make sure these things run perfectly.
Right. And then that one, the S2 is $395.
That's correct.
All right. And then we have this little...
This is older. It's a Tenchoto Rock Island 080.
Mm-hmm.
This has been run, but it's in excellent condition.
Let's twirl them around, Howard. You can be the Lazy Susan today. This is an older one with the motor coming out of the back. But
yeah, this goes back to the late 60s.
Now, who made this piece?
This was Tenchoto.
Okay.
Or PFM.
And this is Japanese?
Yes.
And this is and this was custom painted as well.
Yes. Actually, no. I think this was. I'll tell you in a second. This here was custom painted.
Okay.
But some of these came in factory painted. A lot of people didn't like the factory paint, so they had it custom painted. And definitely custom painted. Beautifully done.
And that's a Rock Island.
Rock Island.
And that one is
That's $295.
$295.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to get into the bigger mamas here. These are the big Pensies. And these things...
These are Oriental Pennsy E7s. A and B both are powered. And both of these have never been run in perfect shape.
And they are really heavy.
Yes.
Let's look at the cab, Howard. Spin it around so we can show the cab.
Full cab interior.
This thing was, let me see if I can, yeah, the cab interior in this thing is incredible. And it's Brunswick green.
The correct color, too.
And the correct Brunswick green.
Now, the way Brunswick green was mixed, they would use 20 gallons of Dulux gloss black and 1 gallon of yellow oxide.
Oh, wow.
And they mix it. That's how that was Brunswick green. So it's basically almost a black.
Wow. Now, not only is the A powered,
B's powered.
The B is powered as well.
Yeah, these will all be checked before they go.
And folks, that B is heavy. They're both heavy. They're heavy as hell, and they're both powered.
This set was, I think they're $650.
Let's see.
But that's because they're
yes,
powered.
They're $650 because they're both powered. And then the final locomotive we have today, let me just slide it over.
That's a CUT, which means Cleveland Union Terminal, Class P2, or New York Central. These things originally came in at $1,650.
Mm-hmm.
We have this on sale for $1,200 today.
Okay. And it's a single powered unit, right?
Single powered,
but
absolutely new condition.
Wow, it's...
we took it out of the box to photograph it, but it would have been meant, but we
never been run.
Never been run. So it's excellent.
And that's $1,200. That's a beautiful...
No, that's down from $1,650. That's a hell of a deal.
Right. Cleveland Union.
Now we have more of these. If you need 2 or 3 of these running in tandem, make us an offer.
Okay.
We're very friendly.
Okay, on those. And then we have our friend over here. We won't ship this because it's so fragile.
Structures.
This is the Avon Inn. We've talked about it
just
before.
Had a fella come up from Florida to pick up a structure.
Yes. Yes, we had a very nice couple come up from Florida and to pick up a structure and saw the layout, drank the coffee, spent the day here. Then we went over my house.
I don't know did he survive the coffee?
Yeah, he survived the coffee.
It tastes like somebody washed your feet, didn't it? Something else out there.
But this is $2,500. It's an HO scale. We build these in O scale as well.
Here, I'll be the Lazy Susan.
Howard to be the Lazy Susan. Howard built this one solo, and he forced me to build my HO version.
No, I did not force you.
Well, I did it. I did my HO version. This is just... Oh, this is an awful lot of hours.
Well, that's why it's $2,500.
Yep.
This also has the Howard Zane plaque on it.
Yep.
Over here.
And this structure is about 10 inches wide by about 22,
That's
23
right.
inches
You're right, all
long.
the money.
Yeah. And the back looks just as impressive as the front. And just don't drop it. And away it goes. And to see more about this structure, you can go to my playlist and click on items for sale.
Yeah.
And you can go down to it. Yes, Howard.
Just grab that house up there, the one on the left.
Okay.
We can sell it.
Oh.
I don't know why I still have it. I think I sold it once to the fellow chain scales.
Yeah, this one here is sold. That little guy's going to
That's
Canada.
going to Canada, one on the right.
Yeah, but let's go look at this. Let me pause it.
Yeah. Because
All right, Howard, you say this is one of your favorites?
well, they're all original designs.
Yes.
I got a screen porch here of actual screen.
Hold on, let me get a. Oh yeah, that's screen.
Here's the 51. I think it's a 51 Mercury in there.
Uh-huh. It's a nice building. And what do you want
Yeah.
for this one, Howard?
This is 6.5.
All right, $650.
Okay.
You really don't want to ship these though, folks, because
Well, let's put it this way: we will not ship.
right,
It's not an issue.
don't want them to get damaged. You want to grab it from me, Howard?
Sure.
All right, and let's take one more look at it here.
We flip it around.
Yeah. Howard to be the lazy Susan today.
It's got it back.
We're gonna change it to Howard Susan, Howard.
This is all wood construction.
Yeah. And it sits on a base. It's about, I'd say, what, 10 inches by...
Yeah. You're very good with estimating.
Yeah. It's about 10 by 12, 10 by 13.
Got a little dusty.
Yep. And for God's sake, and how much you say this was, Howard?
6.5.
6.5. You know, so it's not $650,000, folks. It's only $650. You can't buy a 3-bedroom house for that, 4-bedroom house for that. So if you see anything you're interested in, contact us at alpug1@verizon.net. And let's pan over. Howard, thanks so much for being with us.
Okay, Al, it's always a pleasure.